Hello and welcome to another edition of Spotlight on a Cat Business Club member, a chance for you to find out more about the person behind the business. And as we already know, that's what really counts. I'm Paul James, and today I'm joined by Chris Adams from Ad Fitness. Welcome to the podcast, Chris.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks for having me.
Okay, Chris, shall we get straight into it?
Certainly.
Let's do it. So we're going to start with a few basics and then we're going to get on to some fun stuff afterwards. But first question, in a nutshell, what is the nature of your business?
So I'm a personal trainer and movement therapist, and my job is to help people achieve their health and fitness goals. So whether someone wants to lose a bit of weight, they want to get fit for their sport, or just feeling a bit healthier within their lives, we can do that. Or if someone's struggling with chronic pain, then I have solutions, help them build solutions towards that, help them understand what's going on, build the right exercises, give them the right kind of treatment to help them move forward so they're in full control.
Fantastic. Chris, I've got to say, before we go any further, you are known as the magician within the CAP community. So I've got to say that before we move forward, because you do come with a very big reputation.
Thank you very much.
Second question, Chris, what did you do before you started your current business?
Well, I went to university to become an architect, and I my father was a builder, and it was almost seemed like the natural progression. But I was always quite sporty. I enjoyed my football, enjoyed my boxing, enjoyed running. So when I started to become an architect and I started to train and you start to get deeper into projects, I really didn't. It didn't really sit well with me actually sitting in front of a computer for 14, 16 hours a day working on projects. Um, so it was time for a change, and that's what led me to coaching and then personal training.
Well, there you go. Well, the next question was actually what made you start your current business, but I think we've kind of we've kind of answered that one in the last one. But what a change, architect to personal trainer. But yeah, is there anything you'd like to add to that? What made you start your current business?
Yeah, I think I when I left school, I was a bit lost, and it was almost like I suppose my life should be doing that, and you kind of like pick an option, and then you go away and start to study it. But when I was having my struggles at university, when I realised I wasn't really enjoying my pathway, what I was doing, my escape was boxing, and I was training for fights, and I was starting to help other people, and I found this spark within coaching of taking someone who'd never boxed before and then teaching them how to box and then getting them fitter and getting them through to the. I just absolutely fell in love with seeing that change in people and then seeing them go through those stages of change and improvement. And I realized that was what I wanted to do in my life. I help people, whatever they're trying to achieve. I just wanted to help them move forward with and succeed.
Fantastic, and you've done that for so many people now over the years. It's unbelievable. Um, Good question, this one, Chris. I like this one. If you had a magic wand, what would you change about your business?
Really good question. There's always I'm always looking to improve things. There's always more things I'd like to study. There's more equipment I'd like to bring into the gym and improve. So we've got a bit more data and such like, so we can actually track some of the improvements that we're making. But one of the things when you said about this question, one of the things that I would love to have in my dream going forward for my business and for the Forest of Dean is to have a multidisciplinary clinic. Where have
Wow,
you ever seen the show Diagnosis Detectives?
I haven't, no.
No, it was a program on the BBC, and they would have it was medical cases, but they'd have cases where somebody would be suffering with a situation, and they put it in front of experts from all different disciplines, and they say, "Well, it could be this, it could be that. I want to explore this, I want to explore that." And I just have love to have a place in the forest where you could have this. There's so many great health and well-being professionals in the forest. I'd love to be able to get all of those in one room to say, right, what do you think is going on with this person? How would how would you proceed? How do you think we could guide this person and get them to their goal, but in the shortest amount of time possible? I think that would be really powerful.
Wow. Yeah, we're going to have to find you a magic wand because that sounds brilliant. Yeah, what a great answer. Okay, just before we move on to sort of the quick fire fun questions, do you have any useful ideas or tips that you can share with other small business owners?
Well, it could be this is not a plan, but join CAP. That would be one of it. Just get talking to other business owners. You could. It's easy to feel like everyone else is your competitor, or everyone else is, like, well, don't tell them that, because if I tell them that, they'll use that against me.
Yeah.
I know this thing and nobody else knows, and such like, and it's just not like that. The more you have conversations with people, the more you learn, and if you share what you know with other people, you'll get more than you could ever share back in return. And even if it's not necessarily somebody who not necessarily complementary to your business, you never know who knows somebody, and the more you look to help other people, the more help you get back, and that just helps us all grow forward.
Well, that answer was like a symphony going off in my head, Chris. You're absolutely right. This is everything I believe in. So thank you for that. Okay, so some quick fire questions about your personal life. Let's dig into that. What's your hobbies, Chris?
So my hobbies are, I love my fitness, so running, which I don't do as much of anymore, but I really like my weightlifting. I spent some time competing in weightlifting, so competing on the snatch and clean and jerk, things like that. But I love those kind of things. But really now just walking, playing with my family, getting out in the woods, and good quality, can't beat good quality family time.
No, that's very, very true and very, very important as well.
Oh,
Very,
and
very important.
as you know, I'm a Liverpool fan, so I've got to follow the Reds. And
Follow the Reds, yes. You're saying all the right things, Chris. You're saying all the right things. Oh, what's your favorite movie? And don't say Rocky.
no, no. So my favorite movie is The Shawshank Redemption. I
Okay.
oh,
Okay. Yeah.
it's a brilliant film, great, and then the twist in it is just fantastic. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. It's fantastic. I
No.
saw it again over Christmas, and yeah, it's just absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I do love a good film, but I'm not a film expert, and there's a lot of films I still haven't seen. So,
If you haven't seen that one, you need to see it. I highly,
right.
highly,
Remind me.
I will.
What's your favorite meal, Chris?
Oh, can't beat a good steak. Like a really well cooked, really nice piece of steak. That's a winner for me. So,
Yeah, that's another good answer. It's in my top three, I think. It's in my top
okay.
three. What's your favorite UK holiday destination?
Oh, I've always loved Brixham down in Devon. Down on the harbour, and you can go to the neighbouring towns. You've got the seasides.
Beautiful.
It's yeah, absolutely love it down there. No, can't wait
Yeah,
to.
I,
Yeah.
I haven't been down there for probably 5 years or something like that. But the last time we went down, it was one of my favorite times away, and that was in Brixham. It's just beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
lovely.
so handy for everything else. So yeah, it's great. And what about abroad, Chris? What's your favorite holiday destination abroad?
Oh, I've well, one of my favorite places I've been is just Lanzarote in the Canary Islands. Going there, a lovely sunny holiday, nice chance to relax us, and I hope to. I've been there with family growing up. My wife and I went there, and we're looking forward to taking the kids there, hopefully later this year. So,
Wow.
but there's probably dream destinations, but that for now that'll do for me.
Yeah, no, that's good. I don't know whether you've read it. Wendy Guilfoyle, the Cap Tuesday member, she's written a novel, and it's based in Lanzarote. The whole
Oh,
the
really?
whole a camel called Sweet Pea. It's
I'll
called.
have to I'll have to
Uh,
have a look at that one.
yeah, yeah, I've read it. It's a good book. It's a good book. Oh, what's your favorite TV program, Chris?
Oh, easy one. Only Fools and Horses.
Brilliant.
I'm terrible. I've always anyone talking. I'll say, "Oh, remember when?" and always pulling up little bits from that, and that reminds me of. Yeah, that's one of those programs you can watch it no matter how many times you've seen it. When it's funny, it just absolutely makes you burst out laughing. It's brilliant.
It's a classic, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a classic. Brilliant. And finally, the one I really love, because I love music. What's your favorite song, Chris?
It depends on the mood. I think if it's slow and slightly chilled out, probably a bit of Elvis Presley, something like
Oh,
"Follow That Dream" or "If I Can Dream," something like that. or if you're trying to get in the gym, then can't beat a bit of ACDC and TNT or something like that. Something to really, get tempo going.
Yeah, yeah. Well, good choices both end. Brilliant. Okay, Chris, I think we know a little bit more about you now. What we're going to do now is bring some contact details up on the screen. So we're going to put your phone number. So is there a best time to call?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm in with clients most of the day, you can leave me a message and I will get back to anyone who calls within 24 hours. But I'm mainly available between the hours of 10 and 5.
Right,
but do
brilliant.
just leave me a message and I will get back to you.
Yeah.
As a small business, I do tend to get back to people on their voicemails.
Yeah, we've also got your website address as well. We're popping that up on the screen. So I guess that would be good for potential clients to just go and visit and just check out all the services that you've got to offer.
Absolutely. All my services are on there, so they can have a read about what I do. There's also blogs which can contain case studies, so they might hear about some stories, read some of the client journeys that we've had and the testimonials, just to see the kind of work that I've done. But any questions, don't hesitate, just get in touch.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Chris, I've really enjoyed this podcast. Thank you for coming on this afternoon. And thank you for watching for all the people out there. And I hope you really enjoyed it. Hope you get in touch with Chris, especially if you've got painful problems or long-term injuries, stuff like that, or you just want to train for something and get yourself super fit for 2024. But for now, that's it for me, and we'll be doing another one of these next week. So look out for that. In the meantime, thank you, Chris. Thank you, everyone. Have a great week. Cheers all. Bye.
Thank you, Paul.